Hello, brave awakened ones. Good evening. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, medical empathic intuitive, certified integrative holistic health nurse, and author of the children's book How the Caterpillar Flew. I'm still trying to catch my bearings. I just really had to share this moment with you guys, my fellow light workers. I decided to, this evening, it's March 28th, 2019. I decided to venture where I have not gone in a while. Venture among the muggles, the normies, the earthians today by watching some cable TV. And wow, if y'all haven't done it in a while, try it. But please don't. Maybe I'll give you free treatment after you do it, because I'm still like my right eye twitching for the past week and a half isn't bad enough. Now I have a headache. Okay, because I'm like, what are they up to? What is going on with TV? I'm going to check out a couple of my old-time favorite shows because I am bored today. It has been raining all day. I actually went and cleaned my car in the pouring rain because I have to go out with my cousin to a special occasion tomorrow. And I'm like, I don't want to be embarrassing myself with a filthy car. So even though it was pouring rain, I'm cleaning my car in the rain. And getting my stuff together for tomorrow. So I'm like, okay. Excuse me. Like, all right, I'm going to do this. Okay? See, because I don't know, something was telling me I felt like, especially looking at my daughter's Facebook. And by the way, guys, don't bother sending me messages on my Higher Realm Holistics Facebook because I canceled it because they were actually deleting my videos and stuff. So I'm like, fuck it. Well, what's the point? They're going to be, have the audacity to tell me to give them money so they could promote some of my videos, but then you go delete my other stuff. So I can't be bothered with Facebook. And I canceled Instagram over a year ago. So I decided to watch some Project Runway and RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, the reasons why I loved those shows in the past was I was a designer for many, many years. I actually started sewing when I was only 5 years old. I had 2 showrooms in New York City before 9/11. I lost everything because my showrooms, one I closed after I had my son because I was very ill with him. And the other one was only 5 blocks away from the World Trade Center. So I lost everything there. And that's when I went back to school and became a nurse. So I used to love Project Runway. I actually was like, let's see I was actually considering it last year, auditioning for Project Runway, because I was like, you know what? My daughter's out on her own. My son's away at college. Now I could actually go do something. Hey, that'd be kind of interesting. Maybe Project Runway. And RuPaul's Drag Race, because I always found it extremely creative. I used to love drag queens. I even was a drag mom myself. I had a drag daughter, not my real daughter, but my gay friend, who is my BFF. May he rest in peace. He passed away a while ago. Suicide. I helped him win. He got 3rd place in Miss Long Island. What was it? 2000 and something, whatever. So, yeah, those were my shows. So I decided to check them out. Another show I love is The Prophet. It's a business show. That is still cool, though. But, yeah, they all have the same agenda. Everything is propaganda. Everything is agenda latent. It blew my mind. My mind is still blown. My mind is officially blown. Okay. Literally, I could barely get through. Let me see. For RuPaul's Drag Race, my God, it was just so awful. And it's so hysterical how RuPaul's Drag Race, and it was Project Runway All Stars. That's what's on right now, not the regular Project Runway. Don't know what happened to that. With Alyssa Milano, she's the judge, and Georgina Chapman from Marquesa, and Isaac Mizrahi. So if you guys aren't into fashion, you're not going to know who they are. Except Alyssa Milano. She was on what? Who's the Boss? And now she's designs women's sportswear, athleisure stuff, sports team things. So I was just like expecting your regular Project Runway, you know, like when Tim Gunn and Heidi was there. But no, each of the runways has a certain theme. We could all guess what the themes are, right? Just like RuPaul's, literally. And I looked at the dates and they're the same weeks. So you know it's all planned, all in the same weeks. They had climate change, where quick change weather, that one day it's snowing and then it's snowing 1 minute and the next minute it gets sunny. Bullshit like that. Both of them, the exact same thing, doing the same shit. Okay, like the drag queens had to make costumes that changed from one weather extreme to the other weather extreme, and the same thing with Project Runway. I was able to sit through those. Barely. I got up a kajillion times, so I know I did not see the whole thing. And one thing that RuPaul would keep saying, which really pissed me the fuck off, was, as gay people, we get to choose our own families. I know a lot about Mr. Charles, Mr. RuPaul Charles, okay? I've been following him since the 90s, since he first came out. And I know for damn sure his mom raised him, and when his mom died, he has all sisters, 4 sisters, and his sister raised him, his older sister. So how are you going to sit there saying, oh, as gay people, you know, we choose our own families, and really bringing down families and bringing down traditional families? That pissed me off. Okay. And then on Project Runway, they had a runway called Modern Families. And of course, none of them were traditional families. Okay. Like having a mom and a dad is a bad thing now. We all know, we see where this is going, right? This propaganda bullshit, right? This Agenda 21 crap. And then both of them had runways where it was gender neutral. Well, RuPaul didn't. He did something with gender neutrality, whatever, constantly talking about that crap. But Project Runway did a gender neutral. I could not make it past the intro. I couldn't even handle it. I literally could not handle it. I cannot take that gender neutral thing because it is but the drag queens are always talking about, oh, gender is so fluid now. Okay, I don't care. You could show up in the emergency room in your high heels and your wig. All you want. You could look as fishy as you want as a drag queen. You could try to pass as much as you want as a girl. But guess what? Your labs are going to show that you're not. Even if you're transgender, your labs are going to show that you are not a biologically born female. Okay? And I have friends back in New York who are transgender. So I'm not sitting there trying to put down transgender people. But I'm saying, at least the ones I knew had half type of sense to understand, hey, I was not a biologically born female. So when I go to the emergency room, when I'm someplace, I have to say, yes, I'm transgender. And not make it, oh, gender is fluid. Oh, yeah, I could say I'm a girl one day and a boy one day. No, you're not. No, you are not. And with Project Runway, they had these gender fluid models come in. And you had this one, they were all annoying the hell out of me. Because, again, I barely got through the intro. When they're showing what doing a recap of the episode, I couldn't even watch it. That's how annoyed I was. That's what gave me the damn headache. So one of them was saying, oh, I feel like I'm a girl, for today. But it's like, here's the whole bullshit of it all. All the guys, all the biological boys had long hair, and all the biological girls had real short hair. And the biological boys were the ones wearing the makeup. The biological girls were the ones without makeup. And it's like they were making, ties and suits and stuff. And just like, and then these hideous goddamn clothes that look like, post-apocalyptic shit. Really, enough already, enough. So I'm just like, is this what's being shoved down? I know about the whole SJW crap, but is what's being shoved down people's throats? Is this what they're seeing every day? I mean, when I'm with my granddaughter, I watch Peppa Pig on the regular, and there's Mommy Pig and Daddy Pig and George, her little brother, who plays with Dinosaur. And Peppa has a dress, so Peppa Pig and Daddy Pig and the whole Peppa Pig land seems pretty normal, and funny and cute. Seems pretty okay to me. And then she watched Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is pretty cool. It's all right as a kiddie show. Those are the two she basically watches. She doesn't watch much more. So they seem okay. Nothing weird going on there. But the rest of the stuff, I'm like, no wonder people are so messed up in the head. No wonder they're so confused. But I'm glad I watched it because it helped me see what I'm up against. Quite frankly, it made me mighty depressed. So I'm like, wow. But it's so in your face, or like, are people buying into it? Oh yeah, and another thing they did in whatchamacallit, in Project Runway, they talked about vaccinations. And then they were giving the designers flu shots. And in RuPaul's Drag Race, they did a whole show about Donald Trump and making fun of him and all the different women in Donald Trump's lives and calling him and then they all had to wear orange, call him the Cheeto Man or the Dorito Man. I'm like, wow, how disrespectful. Like I said a million times, I grew up in Donald Trump, New York. And he's freaking decimated my neighborhood here in Miami Beach, So I don't like him personally. But my goodness, the disrespect. I'm like, this is our sitting president. What the hell's wrong with you? But it's all about mind fucking. It's all mind fuckery. All of it. Every last bit of it. So I'm like, wow, the normies, this is what they have to sift through. We got a lot on our hands, people. We have a lot on our hands. And I don't know. I mean, are we delusional? Because not delusional. It's like, are we sheltering ourselves? Because we're sitting here. I mean, we may have disagreements and different views as light workers, but we still pretty much on the same page when outside of us with the muggles, the normies, the earthians, it's completely a different story than the starseed and lightworker story. So I don't know. Hey, venture out there. Go watch an old show that you liked in the past and see what propaganda they're pushing. Because I cannot believe. I honestly am very surprised. I'm like, wow. How it's so blatant and in your face, and they're so coordinated where they're actually having the same type of shows. And that's just 2 shows I picked. 2. I didn't watch much TV to begin with. I just picked 2 shows, and every week They were doing the same themes. So like they're really coordinated. So they can really bombard you. My goodness. My goodness. I just had to share that. What do you guys think? Wow. Tell me what you guys think. No, for real. I want to know if I'm overreacting here. All right? So Lady V out. Namaste. And yeah, man. Wow, we're up against a lot. I guess we just have to keep standing in our truth. Okay. Peace out. Bye.